Hello and welcome to Real Projects for Real Audience. I'm Jalen Latham, your host. Many exciting things are happening at Gateway School District, and the MCC staff here at the high school have been effortlessly working to create videos that made the community aware of what's happening. First on the list is how to activate your Edline account. Let's go to Mary Beth Carucci, Ramsey Elementary PTO President, and Chandra Nguyen, FTO President of Evergreen Elementary, to learn more how you can activate your child's Edline account.
So hey Chandra, I'm so glad you came over for coffee today.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. Thanks for inviting me.
So how's everything?
Everything's good.
How'd your kids do in their report cards?
They did pretty good. I was just a little frustrated with this whole Edline thing. It drives me nuts trying to get on, Edline and sign in and then try to figure out, how to go through and check grades and things like that. So I can't stand it right now. It's just so confusing.
No, it seems really confusing.
Right.
But I have had some success.
Have you?
Want to look at it together?
Sure, yeah.
We could
I would love to.
help each other out.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Well, I actually had the website up today. You just go out to gatewayk12.org.
Okay.
And you click on Parents. We're looking for Parent Portal.
Okay.
There it is, right there on the left.
Okay, I see it.
And then you see Edline, grades K through 12.
Right.
Click on that. Have you set up your account yet?
Yes, I've already
You
done
have a
that.
screen name?
Yes.
Okay, good. I do too. I'll put my screen name in here and my password.
Okay.
You see you have two schools.
Right.
Because I have a child at Mosside and I have a child at Ramsey.
Right. So I have a question though. I have a son at Evergreen and I have a son at Mosside Middle. Do I have to have activation codes for each one?
Yes. You can see them together, but you do need an activation code for each child. So if you go into the Edline link and you haven't signed up yet, or you signed up, but you have a new activation code for your second child. So click here and you'll see the place that you put your activation code in, but it also says repeat this step for each activation code you wish to combine into a single account.
Okay.
So that's what I did. I had a code for Nathan and a code for Brandon, and I was able to link them together by entering them both on this site.
Okay, and then it pulls both of them up on the
And
web.
then when I log into Edline, I see both of my students' names.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. We'll look at Nathan's first. He's at Mosside. Click continue. And Nathan has a lot of classes and a lot of teachers in middle school, as you know. If I click on the left, my classes and shortcuts, you'll see both of my students' names. There's Brandon, we could look at that. One thing I didn't realize that my account page could do was to also send me email alerts when teachers posted to Edline. Did you know you could get an email alert?
No, I didn't. I never signed up for that.
Let's go to Manage Account. I even uploaded a picture.
Oh.
I don't know who sees that. If you click on this phone tab or this email tab, you can adjust the settings there.
Oh, so whenever the
here's
teachers
email.
post a grade,
Yes.
you get an email alert.
I chose school messages. If I wanted to change that, I can click on this edit button. I can change my email address. I can change my preferences.
Oh, okay.
I want to get school messages, so I check that box. So you want to make sure that box is checked.
Okay.
And then you'll get an email every time your teacher changes one of your students' grades. And you can change your phone number and your contact information. Sure. So your teachers have a visual image of what you look like. It's always nice to have a name and a face, right? Okay. So once you do that, you have your account set up. You can link your children together.
Okay.
And then you can get emails. You can see both of your students' classes.
Okay.
So for example, let's look at math. I'll go back to my classes and shortcuts, and I'll pick Nathan. Now his teacher has a one folder here, student term. So if I click on that, I can see all of his test grades.
Oh, so it lists all his
it has
quizzes,
his average
tests,
and his term grade.
Okay. And what does it mean when you arrow down? Arrow down? Is there anything else?
Well, you can see the grade scale.
Oh, the symbols and the grade scale. Okay.
So you can learn what M, W, L, and E mean. And we can hit done.
So you can do this for each one of his classes. You can.
Yeah, now Nathan has a lot of classes because he's in middle school. And see right here where it says more classes? Like I can't see his social studies class on this first box. So if you arrow all the way down to more classes, you'll get a complete listing
Oh, okay.
of all of his classes. And then you can essentially do the same thing.
Click on those too.
So I could click on social studies and go in and see. Now this teacher has 5 folders set up. So what I've learned is that each teacher can name their own folder.
Oh, okay.
So if you have any questions on which current folder you need to look at, you may want to just shoot an email to the teacher.
Okay.
But she has tests, she has current grades, she even has assignments and a term grade.
Okay.
So there's a lot of information depending on what each teacher chooses to put up.
Right.
Now I can go into my elementary student. Now this one has the number 3. That's because that's his third grade.
His third grade,
grades.
okay.
Because there are still some things from last year on here. Same over here under contents is assignments, class info, his student term grade. Oh, look, he has 100%.
Oh,
well
he's
done,
doing good.
Brandon.
Oh, that's great. So this is a really good way to be able to tell how your child's doing in their classes to make sure they're not struggling with a certain subject or anything like that.
Absolutely. That's
Okay.
why I think it's critical that you sign up for those email alerts.
Okay.
Because then every time a teacher posts a grade, you can be
See
updated
how they're
and see
doing
if
in the
they're
class.
doing well or not.
Okay. That's a good way to know if they need help, if they're struggling with a certain subject, and that's
And
a good
anytime
idea.
I've had a question, I've emailed the teacher, and they've always been very helpful
Okay.
and given me any additional information that I've needed.
Okay. Now, I had a hard time trying to figure out how to do report cards. They posted the report cards on.
Oh, yeah, it took me a minute too, but it's actually right on the home page. Once you're on Edline, if you click on the home button, you don't have to go into every class and every teacher.
Okay.
There's one link
Oh, I
right
see the
here.
tab there.
It says report card.
Okay.
So if you click on report card from the home page, you'll get a complete report card for all classes, all teachers. There it is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And that's the Ramsey Elementary report card, which is the same as the paper version we received last year.
Right. It looks identical. So that is it. It's
So
a
you
lot
can print
easier
that
than I
out
thought it
yourself.
would be.
Which is what I did. I printed it out and put it on the bulletin board. Now it's pulling up Brandon's, so if I want to go into Nathan's report card, then I go back up and choose the student. I want
Okay, so
Nathan's
you go
report
back
card
to
now,
Nathan.
so I go back to my classes and shortcuts, click on Nathan, and then click the home page again for Nathan, and I should be able to pull up Nathan's report card. And you can see it's a different report card. It's the middle school style.
Okay. So that's, and it's still broken down by class, each individual class.
Yes.
Okay. That's great. That's
that
easier,
help
a
a
little
little
bit
bit?
easier to understand now that I actually see how it works. It's just so confusing at first.
I found under Tools from the home page, there is a help key, and there's all kind of information and tools on how to use Edline.
Okay.
So if I'm trying to find something, you can search by topic, or you can watch a instructional video here, or you can just read a little bit more about Edline, and I found that to be very helpful too.
Okay.
I know it takes a lot of time, but I think if we want our kids to be successful students, then
Right.
we as parents will take time to do that.
Right,
And
right.
I know you agree with me. We can't stress that enough.
Right, and I know it's a big adjustment for me because I'm not very savvy when it comes to the computer, so it's just a big adjustment. Trying to get used to having to check Edline, every day to see my kids' grades and things like that. But I can see the benefits of it. I think it just makes it a little bit easier to keep track of how your kids are doing in school and things like that. So yeah, I see that.
So what other issues are you running into?
Well, you know what? I noticed at our last FTO meeting, I still have a ton of parents who still haven't signed up for Edline. Seriously? Yes. Keep telling them. All you have to do is just go on and sign up.
Let's check the website. I think you can still do that. I don't think it's too late. If you go out to the district website, we click on Parents, Parent Portals, and go back into Edline. I do have an account. Oh, look, sign up. Click here if you have a new activation code.
Right.
There you go. You can still do that, and you can get the activation codes from your school secretary.
Right.
Okay. So let's go back to the home page here.
Okay.
Oh, look at this. If you go to the district news section, it says how to sign up for Edline Facts.
Okay.
I wonder what's on there. How to activate an Edline account.
It says how to access report cards on Edline.
Great.
And Edline Facts.
Oh, that's great. We should share that at our PTO meetings.
Right. Maybe we should pull that up at the meeting.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then go through it step by step.
I like that idea.
That'd be great.
So there's really no excuse at this point.
No.
We hope you enjoyed our little instructional video today on how to use Edline. We had a lot of fun making this video today, and we both would like to encourage all of you to be active and participate in your school's PTO or FTO organization, and you get to meet great ladies like Chandra.
Right.
Thanks, Mary Beth and Chandra. Well, there you have it. Now you know how to access your child's Edline account.
If you still haven't signed up for your child's Edline account, please contact your child's school at the following numbers: Evergreen Elementary, 412-373-5842.
Cleveland Stewart Elementary, 412-373-5874.
Ramsey Elementary, 412-373-5856.
University Park Elementary, 724-327-4113.
Moss-Side Middle School, 412-373-5830.
Gateway Middle School, 412-373-5780.
And Gateway High School, 412-373-5744.
See you later. I'm Jalen Latham signing out for Real Projects for Real Audience.